Just wait.
Okay.
Okay. Good enough.
All right.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to Courage and Chaos. I'm Felicia.
I'm Tracy.
Welcome back, or welcome to our podcast. And today we are going to talk about our perimenopause, check-in. What does this mean for you?
Just wondering how everybody's doing with it.
Okay, yeah.
That's it. Because I mean, it's different from every day.
It is,
day. What happened yesterday is not what's happening today. So I'm just checking in.
Mine is brain fog really bad.
Actually, my brain fog has been somewhat decent right now.
Are you taking anything for it? Because
no, but I've got ovarian cysts going on, which are super annoying and very painful. Which whatever. I'm kind of just chalking it up. That's what it is because I've had them checked twice this year already, and I'm like,
ovarian cysts are really bad.
Usually they would just be come and go, and you'd only feel the pain for a couple days. And now it's it's lingering and lingering and lingering. And it's like, ugh.
So yours don't get too big. Well, it doesn't matter because when they snap and pop inside you, it just hurts.
Well, but it's it feels like that all the time now instead of it just
once in a while.
Like it's supposed to. And it's like I had it all checked out. I had the ultrasounds. I had the CT scan. I had all of it done. They're like, well, there's 2 little cysts on this one and that one, and I'm like, okay. And then the pain goes away, and then it comes back 6 months later, and you're like, okay, here we go again. And now here we are again 6 months later doing it again.
Oh, so you're like,
I'd have to look back to see the exact.
But still, but it's around the same time.
But it lasts it goes for 3 months where it's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah, that sucks.
And it causes havoc, and you're just am I dying? You have them check everything, and I mean everything, and you're like, okay.
I got lucky. Mine would always just get so big
mine usually I've had them, and they usually just burst, and that's I get a day or so of pain, and you're good.
Yep,
and
it's
now
like a rubber band snapping inside your body.
That's why it's weirding me out because it's you know what it usually is, and now it's
why is it not popping?
Why are we still here?
Right.
And it's I don't want to go back in and have them check again, but I'm I have an appointment coming in the beginning of June. I'm I'll just ask her then if it's still bothering me because I'm not gonna go back through the whole thing again just to be told the same thing and be like, okay, you got to go see this person again.
And one thing I noticed now lately with me is I'm losing a lot of hair, so that's not good.
You could fix it. I can help you with that.
Oh, is that one with your thing?
The LifeWave patch?
Yeah.
100%. X39. I'm telling you, ladies.
I barely push my
I'm telling you.
Hold my hand through my hair, and also I'm like, oh,
I don't even want to know how bad this would be for me if I was not using that thing. I don't even want to know. Because I can tell when I'm not using it. If I don't remember to put it on, I can tell, and I'm like...
It doesn't give you a rash?
Well, I think, you have
to find the right spot.
You have to do the research. Sorry, I'm itching my nose again.
It's okay. I put lotion on. Maybe you're allergic to it. It's coconut.
Something down here, maybe.
I really wanted it to smell like summer on me because I'm like, oh. But it didn't help my hands. So, but
anyway,
that. That's another thing. Dry skin.
Anybody wants to know about those, you can make a comment and I'll tell you. But one of my sort of things I do, but I can get you hooked up if you want.
Yeah.
So it's
my hair loss.
Pretty big company right now too, but it helps a lot of people. It's actually what I started using it because I couldn't sleep when my insomnia hit. It was the only thing that worked.
Oh my god.
The only thing that worked.
So right now, everyone could probably see I look exhausted because I am, but then probably after she leaves or whatever like that, I'll still be exhausted. But then I have to shower at night because I can't shower in the morning due to my time I have to wake up for work. It'll wake up the whole house. So that will wake me up, and that will be up until midnight.
Yeah.
And this weekend, I had a problem falling asleep. I think it was 3.
I had
in the morning.
I had trouble too, but I'm having I was good for a little bit, and it comes and goes. I mean, the patch really does help, and there's an extra one you can put on that helps too. But it fluctuates sometimes where you have to be but it's I didn't have the patch on for 2 days because I forget on the weekends, or whatever. Yeah. So I think that was part of it, where it's why am I waking up at 4 a.m.? But my mom was like, I'm waking up at 4 a.m. And somebody else was like, I'm waking up at 4 a.m. I'm like, what are they doing to us that makes us wake up at 4 a.m.?
Yeah.
But, that's the conspiracy theory in me, but whatever.
And it is true. Even before I had to start waking up at 3:30 for work, I still would wake up randomly at, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning and be like, why?
Mm-hmm.
and then luckily most of the time I'd be able to go back to sleep. But
yeah, it's crazy all the stuff going on with this whole change of life.
It really is.
It's exhausting mentally and physically, and I'm like, I'm ready to be done. I don't know anybody else. And I'm not that old. Like, I was having this conversation with somebody I can't remember the other day about how back in the 60s it was like women were in their 60s before it was like everything, and now it's like you're in your late 30s, early 40s, and it's like, what is happening to me? Because the average age is 51. That blows my mind, because it's like,
well, I figured I would earlier just because I only have one ovary. Everything else is gone. But
did I tell you I got that test results back from that saliva test?
No. So let us know, because if that's the case, I want to try it maybe and see what's going on. Like, what does it do?
It tells you, it's a saliva test, because sometimes the blood tests aren't as accurate, and you have to be a naturopath or whatever to want to do the saliva test or whatever, whatever, to each their own. It's just another tool in the toolbox, but it basically, so I get it back, and it analyzes it like throughout the day. So it tested estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, and your cortisol.
Right.
Well, it tests the main four first in the morning, right when you wake up, and then it tests the cortisol 3 more times after that. So like,
it just spit 3 more times.
3 more times in the tube.
So 4 times.
4 times.
4 different tubes.
Yep, 4 different tubes. The first one's like 10 milliliters. So I mean, we're talking like this much.
You have to put that much spit in there.
Yes. Well, at least half full, it said. And then the other ones are half of that. So
how do you even get that much spit?
I made sure I drank a lot of water the day before, because I knew I was going to do it.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would not be able to, because I might, like with COVID, I needed to do spit test or whatever. I couldn't fill a stupid bottle.
We're like,
anyway. So then you send it in, and I just bought the test myself. But usually, I provide like a naturopath or a functional medicine doctor or somebody. They could order this test for you. So I sent it in, and it goes 2-day air, and then it took them about 3 days, 4 maybe at the most, to give me the results back, and they just send you an email. And it basically said I had, so like the progesterone level is supposed to be like 60 to something. I'm 8.
Oh my God.
Which is normal for this period of your life, because the progesterone is basically what makes you drop an egg, and if you're not dropping an egg, then whatever. Right. So it's too low to make it do that, which is where you want to get.
Right.
But then it showed my estrogen 0.4. And it's supposed to be like 1 point something or whatever. Like, it was like extreme, like almost non-existent. Like, if you asked them, they would say it was 0, which that number is still fluctuating. But the reason they do the saliva test is because it tests throughout the day, and it can show a pattern of fluctuation. So it was showing that the estrogen is still unstable, which means it's still going up and down. So that number was the number at that time.
Oh, thank God.
Which is why the blood tests are so unreliable. Like, you'd have to take a blood test like every so many hours every day to get an actual accurate reading on what's going on, because they're meant to fluctuate, right?
Spit.
So, but the spit just kind of, they can look at the blood work, and there's people that learn how to read it, throughout the different lines. There's different things like Dutch test, which is like a dried urine test and that kind of stuff, where they look at it differently or whatever, different tools or whatever to look at if things are fluctuating up and down or whatever. Still, progesterone, basically that's where it stays. It doesn't go up or down so much right now. At least it hasn't, as far as I know, because that's why you don't get a cycle or whatever it is. So, but that's controlling my mood and a couple other things right now, because the main thing for me is I don't want to be weepy crying anymore. Like, I cannot handle the doom and gloom, the weeping. Like,
well, some days it's just it's excessive to you, and your family or whatever is like, what the heck, and then you're just like,
well, yeah, and it's
chill out, don't worry, just let it pass.
I just, my 21-year-old's looking at me like, you okay? And I'm like, I'm good, I'm so sorry, give me a, the poor kid he's being really good, but I'm sure it's super annoying, and I mean, my husband has he's struggling a little bit with it to try to figure out like why it's that way, but I think they figured out
something that triggers it's going to be different every single time.
It is, and
it could be the next day or 2 days from now. It wouldn't even trigger you anymore.
Right.
and then all of a sudden
Or,
something else new is going to
it's
trigger
like
you.
my son's gonna move out soon, and that's hard for me anyway. But it's like some days it's like I just sit there and I mope and I sob and I'm like, I'm such a terrible mother. Why does he want to leave me? It's like you want them to do that because that's why you raise children in the first place. Right. It doesn't make it easy. But it's like I can say it right now. Like 2 days ago, I couldn't even talk about it without being like, oh, Jesus. And it's so bad.
I think it's just because too we're coming to a time where they're not coming back.
Right. They're there. Once they move out, they're probably out. And in this case, he can still come back. I mean, he might.
Well, they could come back anytime.
My older one, whatever, he might. You never know.
Yeah.
The door's always open, and they know that. But
it's just hard knowing that.
It is. It's hard. But this test helps at least figure out like what are we trying to target here. So because I've been trying to do the natural route,
right?
And I have one traditional naturopath who's like, she's the one that suggested I get the test in the first place. Oh. I think maybe she saw my Facebook post or something.
Did you order through her website or
no? Because she doesn't sell them. She just gave me the one that she's used in the past herself or with other people.
Right.
She goes, at least that way we're not guessing at what we're doing. And this company used to make the compounded creams that were for your body only,
nice.
But they don't do that anymore. So
that's
my problem is she told me, she goes, I don't think my stuff is strong enough to help you, so you're going to have to probably get that cream, which she knows I don't want to do because I've already tried it.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, well, this one would be made for you. She goes, we wouldn't be guessing at dosage and stuff like that. I'm like, okay.
That was I remember when you tried it.
It was terrible.
It was not good.
It was awful. Like, I was like,
what? You got a rash.
I got all, it was like I got the big cysts, I got a rash, and I got, my mood was like so bad. Like,
and your boobs were tender?
Yeah.
They were like,
I got those, like, it was terrible.
It was like a whole hot mess. It turned her into a whole, like,
it was a whole hot
It was worse than it was before she started.
It was bad.
It was so bad.
And it was probably because some people's bodies
react. They must have gave you too strong of a dose.
Well, all it is you buy it over the counter. You could order it off Amazon, and it says put this little this little size, whatever. You're totally guessing. Because if your body doesn't need it, because I was reading an article on it, and I just take everything with a grain of salt as it's knowledge. Is it true? I don't know.
Right.
But maybe it would work. Maybe it won't work. Some women's bodies, they're absorbing it differently, and maybe you need an oral tablet instead of a cream or something like that. But in this case, for me, it's like I really don't want to go that route again.
Ooh,
like
no.
I really, 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 really don't. But when I'm in it, when I'm in the doom and gloom, and it's like I might have to because I can't. I'm like, it's robbing my life right now. Yeah. It is completely robbing me of my life. If I'm on the even keel and everything's good, I can deal.
I don't cry as much yet.
But it's the doom and gloom that's so bad.
But it's the get sad about stuff that doesn't even need to be sad about.
And it's not like a short thing for me anymore. Like it'll go a couple days into a week or two, and you're just like, and it's like
you don't. I'm the happiest person on earth.
My husband actually asked me in the car the other day. He's like, "Are you happy with your life?" Because he goes, "You just seem so disconnected and unhappy about everything." And I just looked at him and started laughing. I literally laughed out loud because I'm like, I've talked to you about this. I said, it's the hormones. I said, it's literally like, there's some days I don't give a crap about anything. And I go, I literally want to care and I can't.
Yeah.
And he's just like, well, I just want to make sure you're happy with your life. And I'm just
I
like,
suppose he's concerned. I can tell in our text when she's having a certain type of day because how she'll type it out. and I just go about it because I know she's fine. I know she's fine. And I'll just, if she wants to go in a little bit more depth into what she wants, then we'll go into it. But I'm just like, okay.
Some days you can tell I just don't give a crap.
Yeah, she's just like, well, she'll even just say, I don't care. Like, let's do what you want. I'm like,
I'm being honest.
But I mean,
whatever. I mean,
but I understand. Like,
but at least now I know.
For men, I think.
I actually, because my gal that had me order the test has been in Hawaii because she won a trip through LifeWave patches.
Ooh.
So,
are you gonna try to win a trip?
Hmm?
Are you gonna try to win a trip, or are you? Not
I would love to try to win it, but I need people to buy some for me. So, anyway,
well, I'm gonna have to.
So I talked to the gal here that I
Mhm.
do, and I brought the test results into her, and I said, okay, here's what these are. And I knew that she wouldn't interpret them the same because all they did was look at the front page with the numbers on
Yeah.
it. And they're like, whoa, you don't have any progesterone or estrogen.
And then
I
they
said,
just want to give you a bunch of stuff.
but then I had them, I put it into Chat GPT because I
Mhm.
was like, I just want to see, okay, interpret these results and tell me what they mean.
Mhm.
Because I'm like, what, like it's a saliva test. So
Right.
what does it mean? And tell me, like,
What did it break it
what
down?
should I do? Break it down for me. Like, what is the best course of action here? You know what it told me?
Oh no.
Drop the cortisol level. Get your cortisol under control. The progesterone will probably level out because cortisol affects how progesterone works in your body or how it's
How does one even get rid of cortisol though?
Right. So now I have to do this plan. You have to literally eat. So it gave me a plan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Eat within 30 minutes of waking, and it has to be protein.
Oh, okay.
Like it literally wrote it out for me. Protein,
Mm-hmm.
whether it's eggs and avocado, because you want protein and good fat.
Right.
You have to have a little bit of carbs, but not too many, because don't want to overdo the carbs because you want your blood sugar to stay level.
Mm-hmm.
And not go up and down. So if you're eating carbohydrates and whatever, like if you get a snack and you're like, "Ooh, I'm just gonna grab this cookie or whatever," that shoots your blood sugar up.
Yeah.
And that shoots the cortisol up. Because it's not necessarily because you're stressed out all the time.
Yeah. No.
They said that cortisol just goes up in women at this age, and that's why a lot of women cannot lose weight. Right now, because they're not addressing the actual root cause. So I thought I actually thought it was interesting because if it's going to tell me that that's the case,
so we're on a cortisol journey now,
right? So
I gotta look into this.
Hence the Aloha bar.
Does it taste like donkey?
This one actually, these are really good. They're very expensive, but these are the only ones, and they're one of the cleanest protein bars out there.
Let me see.
That one is a coffee one. But they are actually my kids will eat them, my husband will eat them, I will eat them.
Well, that says something.
Yeah.
If the boys are eating it. Yeah.
Okay. This is the coffee one, so it's a little grainy because it actually has real coffee in it. Mm-hmm. But here you go. Try it and see.
Oh, wow.
Right. Right. They have all kinds of flavors.
Holy moly. You know what it reminds me of? A Fig Newton.
Yeah, it's chewy. It's not like, and it doesn't have that nasty.
Yeah, that nasty
aftertaste of the whey protein.
Oh my god,
it's not whey.
And this is not a endorsement, but if you want to endorse us, that'd be great.
If Aloha wants to endorse us for talking about it, but
oh my gosh,
but seriously, because it's 14. This
was a whole trick.
14 grams of protein in it.
Oh, nice.
And normally, with the higher the protein,
you just order them online.
Right. You can actually get them at Target.
I feel bad for having.
They have a recent, like a peanut butter cup one you can buy them at Target, and a cookie dough one, which I don't like the cookie dough one as much. I mean, it's not terrible. It's just I don't care for it.
Yeah.
My son loves those, but I can get those local. They're very expensive, but you can get them on like a sale. So like Black Friday, I posted a photo of me. I bought like
all those.
Remember like 12 boxes. Stuff that it was like 244 bars or 144 or something. I think it was 104.
This is insane because it's not nasty.
Right. And this one's got the coffee, so it's a little bit more gritty, but there's a chocolate brownie one. I almost grabbed that one too. Super yummy.
I seriously thought this was going to be.
They have like a banana bread one. They've had like a mint chocolate chip one.
Ooh.
I mean, there's
several flavors. I need to look into this because this would be really good for in the morning.
Yep. And it's got the 14, but it's got a lot of calories, so it's literally like a meal. So it is actually good to eat for breakfast, because like some of them, they have a lot of sugar in them. Yeah. This one has like, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read it, but can you tell?
Where's the word sugar? 5G.
Which actually is not bad at all.
Actually, it's not bad.
Because most people don't realize, so like you get a protein bar. Like
much fiber.
They used to have the,
sorry, people. Oh, wow. Only 10G fiber. That's really good, too.
But it literally has all the stuff in it. And it tells you what the ingredients are in there.
Oh, they're real. It's on that junk stuff.
It's one of the cleanest bars I can find. And it actually tastes like that. Because some of them taste like not good. Like, they actually have protein drinks and protein powder, too. Little chalky for me. Like I tried it the one time, but I think I maybe just didn't mix it right. But
Or long enough?
we'll see. We'll see.
Is that what you mean?
Sometimes you gotta let it sit a little bit too.
Does your sorry people. Does your husband use this to help lose his weight?
He uses a different
because he looks
protein.
amazing. I mean, he always looks amazing, but
he uses a different protein.
He was like on a weight loss mission, and he did wonderful.
He switched to Vega powder because it's a pea protein. Because the problem with whey protein is most people can't tolerate whey, and that's why they feel bloated and nasty afterwards. And he kept getting that bloated feeling, and whey sometimes makes his tongue feel a little weird and stuff. And I told him, I go, it's the whey, and he goes, nah, it's not the whey, it's not the whey. And I'm like, he's like, starting to get bloated in my belly, and I was like, you're not tolerating it. I said, switch to a pea protein. I guarantee you're gonna feel better. But it's finding one that's not nasty, because it gets it's an acquired taste. Like when you start swapping to natural foods versus the garbage that's out there, it takes a little bit.
And we're all gonna have to start getting used to it anyway because of the food and all that. The FDA switching like our dyes are coming out of our foods. Like so in 2027, where our foods are gonna look a whole lot different.
Yep. But they still hide things. You have to look because they hide things still.
Well, it's funny because we're getting rid of some dyes, but we're gonna have fake chicken.
Yes. Lab chicken.
Yeah.
It's actually already out there. If you buy
I know, I'm scared.
At a certain big first place, they're there. But a couple stores actually, but but it all ties in because actually that's why I started going natural, because all those chemicals and the hormones they use in the meat and all that stuff is actually affects your endocrine system, which is your hormone system. So
and you garden.
Even like makeup, certain cosmetics, lotions and things. That's why my husband's like, your skin are so dry. And I'm like, because I don't want to put all the chemicals in my body. So I'm like, I just use a coconut oil or something. But then you want to get an organic virgin coconut oil instead of, so sometimes for me, it's just easier to not do it.
Like this is a $5 lotion I put on. You can see it sheen on me, but I'm dry.
But it's like all those chemicals that go in,
you can smell it. I mean, it's a fake coconut.
Yeah, it
reminds me of summer. I was cold today, so I was like, I need some summer smell. So I'm just sniffing myself right now, like, coconut reminds me of summer because it reminds me back when I was a teenager. Because coconut was in all of the tanning lotions that you would wear when you go outside and stuff.
Tanning lotion is so bad for you.
Well, I don't use it.
It's so bad
right now.
So I mean, really, if you think about it, when did skin cancer become a big thing?
Probably the tanning beds.
When they started telling you that you needed to wear sunscreen all the time, because it's the chemicals in the sunscreen that is causing the cancer. It's not the actual sun itself, because your body needs the sun with the vitamin D.
So you don't wear sunscreen?
I do, but you have to start switching it out to like beef tallow, coconut, those kinds of things. But there's some cleaner ones out there. They still have some chemicals in them, but like
bad.
There's one that I use, but it's super expensive. It's like for one of those like spray bottles. The spray bottles are more toxic than like the lotion ones.
Yeah. So the air.
But it's like $15 for a bottle.
I paid about $15 for. It was about $10, but I know it's one of the bad.
But it's like, even my son, he goes, "Can you buy that kind of gun?" He goes, "At least it doesn't like burn and stick and make you feel like you just wrap."
Oh, isn't it the worst when you spray it on? Yeah. And you're like, wow, I can't touch anything now.
Well, and it's like this sticky, nasty, like feeling. And for me, sometimes it actually kind of feels like it burns a little bit sometimes. So this other one is not that way. He goes, it doesn't make me feel nasty.
You have to tell me the name of it and see if I have it by accident. Nope.
Yeah.
So, mine has a monkey face.
Yeah. I don't want to like get in trouble for using names.
Nope. So. But we want to stay.
Except for
that's fine.
My ball. I'm not bad mouthing it or anything. I mean, not that I'm whatever, but
we love it. It tastes yummy.
But I'll back these guys every single day because
I think
they're like I said, they're super expensive, but
I don't have a bad aftertaste.
They're worth it because
I'm waiting for it to be like
you don't get that nasty that little like there's a little weird taste that comes in when you eat the whey ones. Not at all. I eat one, and I like to keep the protein up. I just have a bar sitting on the table, so every time I walk past, I take a bite of it, so that I'm constantly trying to keep my blood sugar level because that's how you lower the cortisol. Is sleep, protein.
Sorry,
sleep, protein, and exercise is basically how it is. But it's like time. So like you have to eat every 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, okay.
And it's got to be protein based. So like at first. It wrote me this plan of eat 20 to 30 grams of protein at each meal. And I was like, okay, because the hormones, when they're off, make me not hungry. It's actually a thing.
I wish that would happen
with
to
the
me.
progesterone being so low. It makes me so like I am not hungry. Like I will be like starving, and it's like I'll take 3 bites and I can't eat at all. So then I'm struggling with that because my stomach's used to not having
Mine's the opposite,
food, which is why it's all
feel like
messed up.
I'm constantly starving right now, and it's gotten really, really bad.
Yeah,
I have PCOS too.
Well, but there's times where
it's so bad
when the hormones swing up. I will eat the entire day, and I felt like you're just
like you just gorge yourself.
Because I sat there and ate, but all I did was eat junk all day because it's like I just grab what's fast.
Yeah.
So if I have like Aloha bars or something,
it helps slow things.
I just started making chicken or having avocado or
little things
guacamole or something.
Yeah, so you're saying you guys make a lot of guacamole.
To try to have some better choices to make, because my son is on this kick too, where he's measuring all his food and all that stuff. So it's not that hard now, because they're paying attention to what they're eating too. Yep. So it's fine. It's just for me, I get so busy, and if I eat something, then there's 12 little people who want to eat something too.
You need to have like snack portion containers.
Yeah, well, I have to like literally shove it in my mouth in the closet because otherwise.
Oh no, I remember.
Especially if I'm eating one of these, my little toddler, he comes up and he will grab it right out of my mouth. Like if I'm taking a bite, if I'm not watching, he will snatch it right out of there and run away, and I'll be like, "That was a $3 bar," because they're expensive, like I said. But you can get them down
the healthy stuff usually.
But I'd rather pay for something that's better for me than because you're paying, like, say, we used to compare them, like some of those protein bars.
Oops, sorry.
If you look at their sugar content, you might as well eat the Snickers bar with the peanuts in it.
We've seen that online too. So
it's like people think that Gatorade is so good for you. Or
that's bad too.
It's like there's so much sugar.
We don't
so much sugar.
I get sick from them actually.
So it's like, oh, I need my electrolytes. I'm like, okay, but you need the right electrolytes. So you're better off to buy one of those little packets or whatever and put that in some water and drink that instead of the. I mean, we still buy those things once in a while to have something on hand if you need something. But for the most part, not all the electrolytes are even in there, so it's not actually doing that well, But one of those things where we're just working through it. So we're trying to fix the cortisol. And then as soon as I start trying to fix the cortisol by actually going to bed on time, I can't freaking sleep. So
that's funny.
It's like, whatever.